Hello everybody, this is Kaylania the Blessed Driver, and today I'm going to do a vlog on what to do after you have applied to Instacart. So you've applied to Instacart, so now what? Okay, so I have gotten so many questions and so many comments from people who have applied for Instacart, and right now they're just sitting around and just waiting. And so I know some of you are very eager to start with Instacart. You're probably seeing how much money people make, and or it's something that you're very interested in doing, and I totally understand that. Okay, first thing first, let me go ahead and just give you the gist of everything so you can understand what's really happening at this time. At this time of the recording of my video, this is what's going on right now. Okay, 2017. Okay, right now, Instacart has hired a lot of people, more people than what we have been used to. It's just like Uber, how like when Uber first started, the drivers and stuff were making great amount of money. They were doing great. And then when they started hiring more Uber drivers, it kind of saturated the market. And so basically it kind of led to, I guess like a discouragement with drivers because some people continue to, sorry, I have a text message. Some people continue to drive with Uber and some people didn't. So basically what I'm saying is there are a lot of people who have gotten hired by Instacart already. And so there might not be a need at this time for many shoppers. However, after you have applied, typically what happens is depending on how busy they are, the need for shoppers, what they will do is they will contact you by email or text message and basically say that there is an onboarding session at this time at this location. Please meet us there, whatever. Sometimes I have experienced this. Sometimes you will get an email or whatnot stating that there's a time or a day for an onboarding session and you don't get anything else after that. Like you don't get an email, you don't get a text, you don't get anything. So you're like, what do I do? And even after you've replied back to the email saying, yeah, I'm interested, when is the next, onboarding session, you don't get a response. And unfortunately, that does happen a lot. And that's what happened to me when I first started, because when they launched here, I actually came aboard when Instacart first launched in my area. And it took me a while to get started. It took me like a month almost because I emailed, and I did get the email saying that I have been hired by Instacart to be a shopper, but it took them forever to get back. So finally, basically, I got on board and everything worked out from there. But sometimes it will take a while. And I know some of you guys have applied and you're like, okay, I applied a few days ago. I applied a few weeks ago. I've applied months ago. I applied last year. I haven't heard anything. Don't take it personal. And they're basically picking out who they want to choose. And sometimes it could be depending upon your background, your driving record, if you have a criminal history, things like that. And so they do look at that as well. And I know sometimes people forget. However, here's a tip. If you are serious about working with Instacart or working for Instacart as a shopper, independent contractor, make sure you keep track of your emails. Pay attention to your emails, because I have had friends to apply for Instacart and they got an onboarding email stating that, hey, we're interested in you, come aboard, to the onboarding session, blah, blah, blah. And they never went because they have other jobs. They have part-time jobs or full-time jobs, or like they forgot or they just didn't go. And then when the opportunity passed, it was very difficult to get back on there. And from my understanding, it's like once you apply with Instacart, if they deactivate you or if you don't go to the onboarding session, you have to wait like 6 months or something like that. So I don't know. However, if you do get an email stating that there's an onboarding session, stay on top of that. And even if you have to call them, call them. I have heard stories like where people have applied and they went to the onboarding session and everything, and the onboarding person or whoever that person was that was training them forgot to put them in the system. So now they're not shoppers. And so basically that was like a nightmare. I don't know what happened with that, but basically that's what happened. And so, like I said, once you apply with Instacart, just give it some time, because think about it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be transparent. For those of us that have been in the market for a long time and we've been making money or whatever, it's like, and when they keep hiring new people, when there's not a need for new people, we don't make any money, because basically they give most of the jobs to you guys. So they try to spread it out thin, but they give, what Instacart does is they give the badges, what they call badges or orders, to more of the newer people than veterans, hoping to keep them on or to encourage them to continue to work with the company. And so while we're sitting around idle doing nothing, we're like, what do we do? That's kind of how it is. And so like when you first start, just give it some time to basically, work out for you. But once again, you apply for Instacart, you're waiting. Instacart is not like Uber. It's not the same. It's kind of like a similar concept because it's an app-based gig, but think about it. Not everybody orders groceries online. Not everybody wants people delivering groceries to their house. So basically, you have to wait for that. And so just give it some time. And if they don't contact you, then just move on. I mean, it works for some, it may not work for others. And so don't try to cheat your way through it. I've seen people use the same person, but apply a couple different times thinking it will speed up the process and it won't. I'm sorry, it just won't. You just have to wait. Unfortunately, you do have to wait. And when that window of opportunity comes, don't miss it because it's hard to get back on with these people. I don't know how the shipped process works. I've tried applying with shipped. I haven't gotten hired, but it's okay. But just give it some time, guys. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. Continue to move forward and just be patient. But like I said, keep an eye out on your emails. Pay attention to the emails. If you do have a job or if you're working or if you're busy and you get an onboarding email and they have an appointment for you to come at a specific day or time, do not miss it because you will not be able to get back on for I don't know how long. It will be like almost impossible, I'm telling you. So just pay attention to that. So like I said, be patient and wait. I know you guys want to start right away, but also keep in mind that Instacart is a grocery delivery business. And so everybody in the world does not order from us. There are some people that use Shipt. There are some people that use Amazon Fresh. So it's like a mixture in between, okay? So don't think that it's like, oh, it's so busy. Some areas it is busy, like California, like San Francisco and parts of Texas, like they are slammed. New York, kind of busy. So there are places that are very busy. And so I would highly suggest if you are in San Francisco, go ahead and apply. But please be patient and don't take it personal if they don't hire you because right now they're in like a hiring frenzy and they hire so many people where there's not enough jobs and not enough batches to go around for everybody. So anyway, guys, I just want to share that with you. So you've applied to Instacart. So now what? So those are some of the things to expect and to not expect once you've applied to Instacart. So be encouraged. Check up with them if you have to, but don't continue to bug them like I did. Whatever. It worked for me, but that was back then. Things are different now. And like I said, if it doesn't work out with Instacart, there are other grocery delivery companies that you can also apply for. So take care. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also join some of the Facebook groups down below. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or comment below. God bless you guys. Peace.